Hello everyone. We will deliver the news that became a hot topic on July 10, 2023. Missing 14-year-old girl found in Marine Corps barracks. ABC News videos. The San Diego County Sheriff's Office said military police found a missing teenager at Camp Pendleton 2 weeks after she disappeared. Below are your comments. How does one hide a 14-year-old girl in the barracks? Aren't there many others in the barracks? Seems like everyone that shared those barracks would have to be complicit with what's going on. No? Back in the 70s, the same base got in trouble for hiring out Marines for pay to other men in the area. Some officers were in charge and got discharged. My Marine Corps, 1961 to 1970, has changed. Sad. But reminded me of the Gomer Pyle episode when Opie ran away from home and Gomer his him in the barracks. Sounds like bleep due to lack of age to consent. Next news. Wagner Group leader and ex-convict Prigozhin has lost the respect of Russian prisoners who now think he's a traitor, activist says. Business Insider. Russian prisoners have turned on the Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin after he abandoned the Wagner mutiny. A Russian activist said. Below are your comments. They lose all respect when the paycheck stops. They are called mercenaries for a reason. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Lol. What does it says about you when convicted felons lose all respect for you? Prigozhin, who is an ex-convict himself, was once extremely popular among Russia's prison population. Romanova noted. That sounds creepy. Next news. Russian, Turkish ministers talk after Turkey sends Ukrainian commanders home. Reuters. The Russian and Turkish foreign ministries said Sergei Lavrov and Hakan Fidan discussed the situation in Ukraine, as well as a Black Sea grain export agreement that lifted a Russian de facto blockade of Ukrainian ports last year. Moscow has threatened to quit the grain export deal when it comes up for renewal on July 17, saying demands to facilitate sales of its own grain and fertilizer have not been met. Below are your comments. I have the tape. The conversation went like this. Russia, you promised not to return these prisoners to Ukraine until after the war ended. Turkey, but you've said repeatedly that there is no war, just a special operation. Russia. This is funny. I am extremely surprised Turkey did this. It probably has to do with money and Russia isn't paying Turkey like they want. Or at least that's my guess on it. Next news. DeSantis, Florida officials announce invalid driver's licenses after immigration law. WFTV. Gov. Ron DeSantis and the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles on Wednesday announced a list of types of driver's licenses from Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Rhode Island and Vermont that are invalid in Florida under a new law targeting undocumented immigrants. Below are your comments. Meanwhile, Floridians are being pushed out of their homes due to home insurance premiums increasing to an unaffordable amount. These are people that have been legal residents for decades and due to natural disasters are now in a precarious position. This is how you deflect. You start fights with I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that a state doesn't get to rule on the validity of driver's licenses issued by other states. Tourism, agriculture and construction must not be major industries in Florida. I think the Florida education system and graduates should not valid in other states. I live in Florida. I see help wanted signs on every store. I guess that won't change anytime soon. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.